Car Care 101. All right, Jen set this up. It's we're getting really good feedback from it. The way we set this up is, obviously you all live at home, so you have rules of the house. How many people have taken driver's training? Oh, almost all of you. Well, so driver's training, you've learned the rules of the road, and what we're here to teach you are the rules of the car. We're not going to get really in depth, but we're going to do an overview, pop the hood, change a tire, and talk about some real life scenarios. Okay? This is my car. It's more realistic. It's all dirty and muddy. It's got dents in it. And here's a brand new car. How many people, anybody folks have your own car? No? No, just, no. But you're gonna someday, right? Soon?
Yes.
Yes? What do you want?
Ride bikes everywhere.
What?
I'm just gonna ride bikes everywhere.
You're just gonna ride bikes everywhere in the winter?
Most likely.
Oh, we got one more guy? Okay, when you do start driving, Neil?
Yes.
Welcome. I'm Bob.
Yeah.
We just started the first thing. You live at home, you have rules of the house. When you take driver's training, you learn the rules of the road. This is the rules of the car. Okay? The first thing you want to do, we're going to go over several things tonight, and we're going to come back to becoming familiar with your car over and over and over. All cars are different. All cars have their little, special little things about them. Some of them make special noises. Some of them drive a special way, and you'll learn to know that and know what's normal and what's not. The first thing you should become very comfortable doing is doing a walk around your car. You can do it with the
limp.
Well, you could limp around your car. You can do it with the lights on. You can do it with the headlights on and the four ways on, and you can check all your lights. You can look at the tires. You look at the bulge in the tire right here and see, make sure that one's not bigger than the other, right? And with the four ways on and the headlights on, you can see almost all the lights. You could see if there's any dents in your car. Because if there does, a dent, you do have a dent in your car, somebody's going to ask you, where it came from. So it's nice to know. Or at least if you do dent your car, you know how to park it in the driveway so your mom and dad can't see it. Right? So, just do a walk around, look at the wipers, look at this, look at that, look at the tires, look at the lights. Make sure that there's not, a dead cat hanging from the exhaust. Whatever. And then the very next thing you're going to do when you start driving, this is a really terrible part, is you're going to start putting gas in your car. Okay? How many different kinds of gas are there out there in the world? We're not going to do all the different grades. All right? There's unleaded, ethanol, and diesel. Then all the different grades of unleaded, there's 87, 89, 93. If you're driving a, hot rod, you're going to want to run premium gas. Other than that, you're just going to run 87 for most passenger cars. You're running a Cadillac. New Camaros have premium gas. They use premium gas?
Depending on what engine.
Depending on what engine. And another thing that we're going to touch on a lot today is looking in your owner's manual. If you wonder what kind of gas your car takes, it's in the owner's manual.
If you have any questions in general about your vehicle, it's in your owner's manual. We're going to talk a lot about that. It's kind of like the Bible for your car. So if you need to reference back to something or get an idea for something on your car, your owner's manual has it. You guys might be getting an older car, being your first car, you might not have an owner's manual. If you got questions about it, contact the brand manufacturer about it. You can call up to a dealership and ask the question, what kind of oil does my car take? They'll let you know. But your owner's manual references everything that your car that you need to know about. And then you have outside questions about that, you can always contact the manufacturer of your vehicle. Information's free. We're not going to diagnose your car over the phone, but general questions about your vehicle.
How many people, by show of hands, have put gas in a car before? Wow, a lot of you, huh? What's your?
Well, yeah, it's too cold out, so the kids got.
The kids, hey, go put gas in the car. Well, great. Here we have our box of goodies over here. Got a couple of. Now, you can barely see it. This is unleaded gas, and it's, you know, that size, probably 3/4 of an inch. This, anybody have an idea what this is?
That's not letting price.
This is diesel.
Diesel.
This is diesel, and it's designed so you can't put diesel in your car. You could go the other way around though, but it's designed so you can't put diesel in your car. But actually, you really could if you really tried. You know, if you really wanted to, you could do it. So if you find something that's not working real good, take a step back, take a look around. You might have the wrong thing, and you think, "Oh, I would never do that." We do it. We get people driving here with their car on a wrecker all the time. Diesel in a gas car, gas in a diesel, happens all the time. People, you know, you get in autopilot and you just start, you know, doing stuff. You're talking on the phone, and it happens. So pay attention and pay attention to what you're doing. If you're driving a car that you're not familiar with, like this car right here, where's the gas door? My car, yeah. On newer cars, mine's on the driver's side. This one's on the passenger side. You'd think that would be uniform. They would all be like, oh, they would all be on the driver's side. So you pull up to the pump and it'd be right there. Not the case. This one's on the passenger side. If you look at the gas gauge on modern cars, there'll be a little picture of a gas pump because there are no words anymore. They're all pictures. And there'll be a little arrow. And what that arrow designates is which side the filler neck is on. So just a little tidbit. You probably will learn your own car very quickly, but if you borrow a car, or if you fly off to Florida and you rent a car, you're like, wow, where's a stupid gas filler on this car? Look at the gas gauge and you'll pull up to the pump and you'll look like a star. Okay? We're following our
Guidelines.
we're following our guidelines very close today because we have special guests.
How long should wiper blades last, guys? How do you know what wiper blades?
Yeah. Again, get familiar with your car. There's like 20 different kinds of wiper blades out there. Some of them
Clips and retainers. and everything else.
This one's super easy. This pops off just like that, just because I know that. Mine may be different. I don't even know. Others have bayonet style where they stick through the side. The Traverses have a little clips where you got to lift up a little thing and then it pops out. And there's no, you can't say you're like a wiper blade expert. Get to know your car. Become familiar. When you buy 2 new wiper blades, because you got a bonus at work and you're going to go to Cedar Point next weekend. So I'm going to fill up my car and I'm going to check all the tires and I'm going to put new wiper blades on it. Take your best wiper blade, save it, throw it in the trunk. And then if you're driving down the road and you end up with a wiper blade that looks like that one over there, starts to fray and flap around, boom, you can stop and get it and fix it. And when they,
Be able to see where you're going.
yeah, when they go bad, out there right now, you couldn't drive. You couldn't drive to Troy, without this salt that they put on the roads is going to spray up. It's going to turn white, and you've seen it. You've seen bad windshields where you run out of bug juice or something like that, and you can't get the window clear. It's dangerous. You're a danger to yourself, and you're a danger to everyone around you.
So. Also, what you guys can do in a pinch, like you can see these two have 2 different size wiper blades. But let's just say, you started your car up and you bent a wiper blade by turning them on with all the ice. You can see it here. But you can see that these are 2 different sizes. You need to get somewhere. I don't care about the passenger, the driver needs to see. You can take this blade off here, and we can take that blade, even though it's shorter, and we can put it over here on this one. It's going to at least give you an area that you can see and drive. So just something good to keep in mind. But don't drive with just this being steel on the windshield because it's going to scratch your light. But if you got an extra sock or glove in the car, just put that over until you can get the wiper blades back on. So it's a little trick that we've learned, over the years that you can still get where you need to go by swapping the wiper blade out until you can get it.
And then we go to the hood. Let's pop the hood.
You guys know how to open up a hood of a car?